Jacob, Ladi, thank you very much for accepting my invitation for this espresso together. You're here in Austria for some days. You do come from Ghana,
Absolutely.
A relatively small country in West Africa, in between Cote d'Ivoire and Nigeria, more or less.
Benin and Togo, between
two other countries, not anymore. You're working for the Jospong Group. Maybe you can just begin and tell us about this company and what brings you to Austria.
Okay, so rightly, as you said, first of all, thank you very much, Bernard, for the invitation. I'm happy to be on Espresso. Rightly, as you said, I work with the Jospong Group of companies, and I'm here together with other colleagues for purposes of knowledge transfer to enable us improve on our waste management processes in Ghana. I work with the Jospong Group of companies. It started as a family company, but now running as an African holding company with over 60 companies operating over 14 sectors of the Ghanaian economy.
In the sector of waste management? Yeah?
And the sector of waste management is, in fact, the biggest because our biggest subsidiary operates in waste management.
Okay. And what is your role at the Jospong Group?
My role is learning development. Yeah. So in charge of training.
What does this mean?
Okay. Right. So organizations hope to run sustainably, and they hope to be competitive in the market. One of the ways by which you can be competitive is to build organizational capabilities. You can build organizational capabilities either through financial or capital resources or human resources. And if you're talking about human resources, it's one of the ways organizations can distinguish themselves among the pack. And so that's where we come in as L&D professionals. So when employees join the company, they come with a certain skill set, but the skill set would have to be managed and honed, and also employees would have to be trained and retrained so they are relevant constantly for the benefit of the organization. And that's where we come in as learning and development professionals.
And if I've learned, you have a business relationship with Komptech, no? With this company from Leiden. You bought some machines from them. Mm-hmm. But it's not it's only a mere business relation, but you also collaborate in training activities. And maybe you can describe what you really about. Tell us more about your collaboration with Komptech.
Okay, so the Jospong Group is into waste management, as I indicated earlier, and one of the operations we run in waste management is waste treatment and waste recycling. Mm-hmm. To do this effectively, you have to rely on equipment. And so we found a very good equipment supplier in Front Lighting, and I think in the province of Styria. Good. And so we've been dealing with them, Komptech, for over 6 years, and they have supplied over 7 equipment, which we are using to treat our solid waste, municipal solid waste, in different parts of the country in Ghana, where I come from. And so one of the conversations we had with Komptech after they supplied us the equipment was to help with knowledge transfer. They've been very, very generous when it comes to sending their team to train our employees in Ghana, and even facilitating the process for some employees of Jospong Group to travel to Austria to learn. I remember the first group of employees, we had about 18 people traveling to Austria, I think about 3-4 years ago. And kind courtesy, Komptech, they facilitated the process of knowledge transfer to these 18 employees. So fast forward, we further asked for more. As they say, Oliver Twist asked for more. So we asked for more, and they were generous. They facilitated the process for us to secure an Austrian Development Agency funded program, which is towards the effective implementation of a waste academy. So that's the nature of the relationship between Komptech and the Jospong Group of companies.
Mm-hmm. And what would you say is the the essential learnings from this cooperation? When you say, okay, it's about knowledge transfer. No, but which kind of knowledge is transferred? Okay,
so we are looking at, first of all, general waste management knowledge transfer. We've had a few sessions with facilitators from the Technical University of Vienna. I think they call it TU Vienna. And on about 3 occasions, we've had first lecturers from TU Vienna flying to Ghana to train our employees on general waste management. We are even scaling it up further because we've asked TU Vienna to train trainers who will now go to all the regions. We call them regions, we call them provinces, to go to all the regions in Ghana to train over 500 employees of the Jospong group of companies on best practices when it comes to general waste management. But quite apart from that, there's also the transfer of knowledge in the field of technical engineering knowledge, technician knowledge. So we've had technicians from Komptech visiting our facilities to transfer knowledge to some of our employees. And we have started conversations around the apprenticeship program, how it is modeled in Vienna, to see, or even in Austria, to see if we can pick some useful lessons from how the apprenticeship program is structured in Austria. So we can use that to drive the technicians training also in Ghana.
It's kind of tool training, no?
Yeah.
Is it?
Correct.
So you're collaborating with Austrian partners now to build up this ecosystem for waste management. The perspective is to have eventually a waste academy which trains people, which delivers knowledge on waste management for the country as a whole. So how were these first experiences for you? Now, when you entered into this relationship with Austrian partners, and this Komptech group, this Chamber of Commerce, this Austrian Development Agency, was it easy to build on this partnership, to learn from them, to get into cooperation?
Yes, it's been easy. Let me say, it's been very easy. In fact, not just easy; it's been very easy, because we came into this partnership with our expectations clearly defined, and also I think Komptech has been forthright in terms of what they're able to do for us and what they can't do for us. So to say, we have our expectations, but they also come in, they manage our expectations. We know exactly what we can take out of this program, and so far, I think it's been very good.
And would you describe it as the beginning of a journey together? Now you're starting in Ghana, but you're already thinking of Nigeria and of other neighboring countries now to go and to improve the waste management there?
You're right, Bernard. So what I didn't mention earlier is that Ghana, the Jospong group of companies, is also moving into other parts of Africa. We're already in Nigeria, rightly as you said, and we're moving into Uganda, Kenya. And whatever we're doing with Komptech in Ghana is a very good template which we can just pick and apply in any of these other countries. So if it goes well, which I am very confident it will go well based on the achievements, the successes we have achieved so far, I believe it will go well. So what it means is that we just live to the same template, the process of knowledge transfer. Maybe this time around, it will not just be from Austria, it will be from Austria and Ghana to maybe Nigeria. So we partner to drive capacity building and knowledge transfer in Nigeria. And it will snowball as we move to other countries. And I'm sure over a period of time, we're going to build a solid human capital base in Africa to drive effective waste management.
Thank you, Jack and Jacob, for these insights. And I wish you all the best for continuing this journey, which for the best of the continent and for the best of all the partners involved. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bernard, and thanks also to our partners in Austria, especially Komptech, and also the Chamber of Commerce.